Good afternoon or good morning depending on where you join us from. In this one we're going to be looking at LCID. So yesterday we saw some very positive trading for LCID. We were up by about 6.3% and you can see in the pre-market so far we are up by 1.19%, so everything is going spectacularly on the one day for the stock. Guys, this is just going to be a quick video looking at how the stock has been moving, doing a bit of technical analysis on it as well, just to look at how it has been going on and give a few of my thoughts and predictions going into today. If that sounds good, make sure to leave a like on the video, but do remember this is not financial advice. If you do enjoy daily updates on the stock, make sure to obviously subscribe as well, because we do basically produce them almost every single day. And now that I've mentioned that, you can join us on Twitter for daily updates over there as well, and you can also join us on our website called markets-daily.com. You can find the link to that in the description. But yes, now we're going to jump in and have a look at the stock. So first things first, as always, we're going to start out on the more simple charts. On the one day for the stock, you can see very positive things. We had a pretty good day. We started off the morning pretty low, as you would anticipate, starting on a price down here of about the $25 range. From there, we actually did continue to do pretty well for the rest of the day. I'm very happy with how it did continue. Now, this is something that you would anticipate, as the stock is very hyped at the moment, and a lot of people are talking about it, and subsequently we have seen a rise in the share price. And that is really good, because I heard a few people saying a few different opinions. We did speak about this in a previous video. Some people thought it was going to rise after all the hype that we saw. Some people thought it was going to fall because of that as well. There were clearly differing opinions, but so far things are looking good, and we do continue to be up by about 1.08% in the pre-market as well. So things are looking okay for the stock on the one day. For this one, we're going to zoom in a bit closer and obviously do that technical analysis as I did discuss, but I just wanted to make everything clear on those more simple charts. So let's jump into this and have a look at what we are seeing. So first things first, you can see that moving average line down here on the one day was at 26 and 31 yesterday, so things were okay. So we finished off above that average, which is very good, and that is because we had a very strong run up towards the end of the day, and this could have potentially caused a bit of a sell-off in the after hours, but so far today we are still up in the pre-market, so things are still looking good and we are still very green, which is fantastic to see. Now down here we are seeing an RSI figure of 70 so far. This has been massively stomped up due to the fact that we had that rise up. You can see that prior to that big rise at the end of the day, we were sat on an RSI figure of about 22, if not slightly lower than that at some points and slightly higher at others. So we're pretty low there coming towards the end of the day, but I think people did notice that, and I think a lot of people did buy up, and we are seeing that trend also on the MACD. So you had a big drop as the price fell, obviously, and then from there it rose up massively towards the end of the day as we had that massive change in trend. On the past 5 days, we can see a trend that's very clear as well. We've seen a moving average figure of about 26 and 70, almost exactly where we are right now. So you can see that pink tab is basically sat almost exactly on that. So it's pretty good. I'm happy to see that as well. We've seen an RSI figure down here of 54, pretty neutral to be honest. And we've seen a MACD figure which is absolutely turning positive at the moment. And this could be indicating to a trend reversal, as we are seeing a few days in the green right now. And we would all love to see that. That would be a fantastic thing to see. So here was a very quick analysis on the stock. Honestly, I think that today could be quite positive. The fact that the pre-market is up decently shows to me that there is a lot of strength in this stock. I think people are still anticipating more and more good things. So I think it could be a pretty flat day. I think there is a small potential for a little tiny sell-off. I would like to see that not happen, but I think we also do have that massive potential to go upwards. So that was a very vague description, but I would like to see this one remain in the positive for today. It ultimately depends on how hyped people still are for this company and for the stock. I hope it does continue to grow. I think mid to long term we are looking at some decent growth anyway, but I think in the short term it definitely is hard to say. I think we do have that potential to see a pretty flat day. If we can see a relatively flat day, whether it's ever so slightly positive or negative, I think that would be fine. To see some decent consolidation at this level would make me very happy. But you know, if we were to see a bit of a sell-off, I think that also could be anticipated after the hype of about 6% that we saw yesterday. It would make sense to see a bit of a drop, but if hype does continue to rise, we could see more and more growth into the stock. Personally, my ideal place to be with this company and the stock for today would be a relatively flat trading day. We will have to see what happens though. I will give you guys another update very soon. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen, you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously, it is split into multiple sections. Basically, at the top, we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs, and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well. And we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down, you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.